Right, it's getting late. Got the bed mostly done. I'm not sleeping in it tonight. Finish it off tomorrow and get some more for the walls. Again, I've said done about 4 litres. So that's all the water from the brook, which is pretty clear anyway, but can't be too sure. Got my live filter in with an extra filter, my water straw or something else, and it's just basically a question of just squeezing it through. I mean, I tried earlier, as you've seen the other video, drinking it straight from here. Takes a little bit of sucking, but yeah, it works. And that was earlier, quite a bit earlier, I think. Yeah. I still feel okay. I made several cups of coffee using it already, so as long as the water's boiled, it's good to go. So yeah, I've got 4 litres of it. So I've got another litre here, so that's 5 litres. It's just that it takes such a long time. You're just squeezing it. Yeah, it's not just time consuming. Just like building the shelter. I don't really, as I said, feel really bad about cutting down the green bits, but there's still a lot of deadfall around. It's just not the right sort of size, so people have obviously come in here, cleared it already. Still, I've got to find a lot of well, there's lots of debris later, so once I get the walls up, debrising it won't be a problem. So yeah, okay, so I'm just squeezing this water out. Once that's done, cup of coffee, daylight's going already, and I think I'm going to settle in for the night. Tablet's charged, phone's charging, so yeah, settle down to some Netflix. But I think I'm going to get these socks off and dry them out a bit. We'll boil up some water and wash them and then dry them out. Got a big pot. Yeah, I could do that. Doing everything with the little Luxeda stove at the moment, so it's just a constant process of feeding it. But it's a very useful tool to have. These little wood stoves. And, I'm quite happy with my 16-pound Luxeda. It serves its purpose very well, and for the money, yeah, it's one of my better purchases. That Summit flask. This Summit flask. I bought this in Millets on a reduced. It was in the reduced thing, bad packaging or something else like that. So I got this for a £5, you know. And this also, 12 hours. I still have, you know, water warm enough to make a lukewarm coffee, but either way, it's still it's still relatively warm, and because it's relatively warm, it doesn't take so long to boil up. So it's always that's one of my go-tos. I was just telling that to Walker, because he was quite interested in what I was doing. Showed him my Gerber axe. Again, this is, I know Gerber, I know it's associated with Bear Grylls, but I tell you, this is one of the best, another great purchase I've had. So yeah, go into the woods with this and you can't really go wrong. Of course, my halter fork, you know, bushcraft knife, but for some reason I have no idea how I did it. There's a nick in it now, so I can't for the life of me think of how I did it. I wasn't throwing it at things, and I wasn't doing anything else. Of course, I was considering buying one of those silky folding saws. I wanted one for about 10 to 12 inches long. They're ridiculously expensive. And I was just passing this hardware store in Croydon, and I just popped in, took a look, and this thing, no idea what it is. It's just a cheap saw, big blades, everything else. $6.99 I think I paid for it. and fits in my backpack. Okay, the holster's not very good, but $6.99, and this has been doing some 4 or 5 inch logs in a few minutes. So you know, sometimes people talk about false economies, but so long as that keeps me going for now, it's also another good purchase, you know. Again, the water filter, the Life Straw. Yeah, I mean, I've had dysentery before. I mean, I've some pretty bad cases of it, drinking bad water, eating the wrong foods. It's something you don't really want to go through. You have 48 hours of constant stabbing. No, it's not nice. So if you can avoid it, avoid it. That's why I keep all my cutlery, everything clean. Even if I'm out and about, everything's got to be clean. Water's got to be good, and which is something I'm thinking about on my next trip. Maybe for another trip when I get down to the coast. I'm planning to try and get to make a portable desalinator or distiller. So that's another thing that's, you know, if you're on coastal, you've got to get water. Yeah, I've been a bit lazy with my shelter. One of the first priorities, isn't it, shelter? But I had an ambitious design anyway, and besides, I brought my tent. So okay, that's the last of the water. I don't want to go down to the brook now and get some more. So I'm just going to filter this one out, brew a coffee or two, and yeah, settle down. As I say, it's getting dark. Yeah, but solar charge is not charging at the moment. And my phone is 90% already. Yeah, from about 30 to 90% in about an hour. So it's not too bad. So, and I've still got 2 bars. So the only problem with the solar charger is if you don't have good sunlight, it can take a few days to fully charge in bright sunlight. So it's always good to have maybe 1 or 2 of these packs. 2300 milliamps, very good. I think if I'm going to get the next purchase, I might get a you know, one of those like 50 watt solar panel things, folding solar panel ones. Because I really want to find a way to charge my laptop, so I can bring my laptop with me. I could do some writing. I've got my notebook and everything else here, but my eyesight's going, so I can't read what I write half the time. And you can't really write when it's sort of like by LED bloody headlamp. Yeah, so my laptop is. One of the reasons why I bought that 2300 milliamps. It's just, but unfortunately, it's just not pumping out enough amps to charge my laptop. So I either have to get a new laptop or find a much more powerful solar powered method. So yeah, I made a mistake. I've always liked Acer Aspire 3. I've got. And I should have really, you know, looked at other brands. I should have gone for a 12 volter instead of a 19 volt. If I had a 12 volt laptop, then that would have been perfect. I would have charged it easily. Still, it's still a good purchase. I think I paid about 90 quid for it. 89 something, 90 quid. It's still good. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to get a lot of good use out of it. At least a lot better than this crappy one. I think I paid around 27 pounds for it. But yeah, 1500 milliamps, 15,000 milliamps, sorry. And it doesn't charge. It was charging earlier, then all of a sudden it stopped charging. And it's not even full, it's all empty. So yeah, false economy is some products. So, but you've got to buy them to really see. Anyway, I'm still happy with my hiking trolley. My Eurahike 90 litre, but I can't find the shoulder straps for it, so I can't turn it into a rucksack. So, but it goes well with the hiking trolley. So, anyway, I guess I've bored you guys enough. I'm going to have my coffee and chill out. Catch you later.